I think you guys are receiving the pop-up on the Zoom. Let me just accept here. Send you guys the questions on the chat. Everybody is seeing the questions on the chat? Okay. Now I'm gonna split us in different rooms, all right? So there's gonna be 2 rooms. Here with me, I'm gonna have, wait. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. With me, I'm gonna have Flávia, Rafaela, and Rodrigo. In the other room, Aine, Jair, and Vanessa, okay? I'll see you guys in about 40 minutes. If you have any questions, please click the question mark, all right?
Okay.
All right, bye guys. Oh, wait. I did something wrong. Wait a second. Yeah, now we can go. If you received the invite, please go to the other room. All right, so here I have Rafaela, Flavia, and Rodrigo. Great, guys. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Sarah. I am 26. I work as a software developer. I'm also a hostess here on Talk and Talk. I live in Viçosa, Minas Gerais, and I like to drink coffee a lot. What about you guys? Rodrigo, can you introduce yourself, please?
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Now you're muted. Is this only me? I cannot hear you. Yeah, now I can hear you. No, I cannot hear you. Try it again.
Okay,
yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Okay. Wrong.
It's cutting your audio.
Yeah.
Try again.
Okay.
No. It's
when
like,
I talk.
yeah, when you talk, it cuts.
Yeah.
You can log out and log in and try it again. I don't know if that's a problem with your microphone. Maybe take off the microphone from the computer. You're gonna try it right now. Are you logging out? All right. Do you want me to wait for you to test, or can I move on to someone else and then we can try you again later? I cannot. All right, I can hear right now. Can hear you.
Okay, let's go. My name is Rodrigo. I live in Lagoa Santa, Minas Gerais, a small city close to Belo Horizonte. I am data engineer and I like to drink coffee a lot also. I am here in TNT maybe for 4 weeks and that's it.
Great, Rodrigo. Thank you so much for introducing yourself and trying to adjust your microphone. All right, guys, Flavia, you're next.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hi, my name is Flavia. I'm from Lina, Paraná. Nowadays, I'm living in Palmas, Tocantins. I'm married since 1994. No, since 1997.
Wow.
Yeah, I am public servant since 1994. I have 2 children, 2 sons and 1 daughter. And I started to study English with you guys since July this year. I think that's it. I like coffee too. I like playing volleyball and skating and dancing. That's it.
That's great. That's great. Thank you, Flavia.
Thank you.
All right, Rafaela, your turn.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you, Rafaela.
Okay, I'm Rafaela, I'm 20 years old. I live in Assis, São Paulo, but I'm from São Carlos. I'm here in Assis to study. I'm in Letras in Unesp Assis. I've been here in Talk since a month. And that's it.
Great. Thank you, Rafaela, for introducing yourself. All right, guys, let's start. Question number 1. Do you believe in astrology? Rodrigo.
Okay, I don't know about astrology. Maybe, I don't know anything about astrology, but some things about star sign I believe. And I just, when I know one person, I know about his sign, star sign, and I make it to correlation, to do correlations about your personality with your star sign, and many times it's really maybe it's compatible. Okay, things the people say about one star sign and the behavior or personality of a person, it's real. It's agree many times, but I don't know more things about astrology.
Yeah, but that's also the things that I know. So astrology makes sense to you.
Yeah, makes sense.
Right. Thank you. Rafaela, what about you?
I don't know if I believe. Maybe makes sense for me. I'm not a person who disbelieves things. I prefer to say that I believe. So I think that makes sense for me.
Yeah, I'm also that kind of person. I question myself a lot because astrology, people say, is not scientifically proven. So I tend to not believe, because it's not scientifically proven. But at the same time, like Rodrigo said, it makes a lot of sense to me because the personality of some person who has that kind of star sign. Is it star sign, Rodrigo? The signal is star sign, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know about that. Thank you. So when I match somebody's personality with their star sign, it makes all sense to me. So yeah, I'm a kind of divided between those things. Flavia, what do you think?
I don't think so. I don't believe in astrology because I think it's the science, like you said, but I have never studied. I have never been studied this type of science. I I believe in God and Bible. I don't know if this type of science uh, are linked between, but I think I don't believe in astrology.
Yeah, so astrology doesn't make sense to you.
No, when I was teenager,
Yeah.
I use it to read about my horoscope. I don't know. But nowadays, I don't believe this.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Moving on to the question number 2. What is your star sign? Oh, the question is right here. The answer to my question, Rodrigo. What is your star sign, Rodrigo?
My star sign is Aquarius,
So you born in
January.
January.
Yeah.
All right. Which day?
28.
28.
28.
January 28.
January 28, yeah.
Great. What about you, Flavia? When were you born? What is your star sign?
My star sign is Taurus. I was born in May 17.
Great. I was born in May 15. I'm also a Taurus. That's great. All right. Rafaela, what about you?
I'm Libra.
Oh, Libra. So when were you born?
October 7th.
So your birthday is coming up.
Yeah.
Great. So congratulations in advance, because I'm maybe not gonna see you in your birthday.
Thank you.
That's great. All right, guys. Question number 3. Do you know the characteristics someone with your star sign should have? This question is a little bit tricky, but do you know the characteristics someone with your star sign should have? Do you guys understood the question? Yeah, more or less, Flavia. So, for example, Taurus. Do you know any characteristics of Taurus that you can name them? Like Taurus, maybe a lazy person who likes to eat a lot, who is lazy, who likes to stay in bed. So you got it, the question now? All right. So, Rodrigo, name some characteristics of your star sign.
Okay. My star sign is Aquarius, like I said. When I know about other person that has Aquarius as his star sign also, many times I know that this person is good. This person many times is calm. Many times this person is one person like the older people likes to say that Aquarius is cold people, is their strange people, but no, Aquarius is the calm people and many times cold also, but the people don't and do things with the, maybe I don't know, like to talk about this, but the person don't take actions if out to think more about the things about the happenings. Then the people maybe strategics. Many times that's it. It's my characteristics that my brother is Aquarius, my mother is Aquarius, my father-in-law is Aquarius, and I
Wow.
yeah, I know a lot about Aquarius.
A lot of people in Aquarius sign. I've heard that Aquarius also have this this behave of worrying about the whole instead of the individual, you know. So Aquarius always advocate and defends the rights of all people. I don't know if that made sense to you. What do you think? Do you think that's true or not?
Not. Aquarius is more, it's the peer person more that likes to live alone and many times likes to stay in your space. And that's it. The person that fighting and they're really just maybe pieces.
Yeah,
Ages.
maybe pieces. Yeah. Flavia, what about you? I've named some characteristics about Taurus, but do you know any other else?
Uh, in my family, just me. But I know someone with this sign. One some characteristics from Taurus. I think is jealous, playful, so stubborn. I searched about this, and they like comfort and money, and they like it. I like I like it. I like it, and I think that's the most of the important characteristics from Taurus. And you, Sarah.
Those are good characteristics. I agree. The most Taurus people that I know, they are jealous and they like a lot of comfort, a lot of money and food. So the best parties is how can I say it, is organized by Taurus when you let them organize the food because we love food. We understand about food. All right, Rafaela, what about you? What about Libra? Libra, I don't know how to say that. What are the characteristics?
I research, and Libra is very diplomatic. Libra have a strong sense of justice, so they are fair, a little idealistic, but I think Libra is very indecisive and a little vain, but they are very professional, and I think this thing's very right. It's right.
Do you think those things describes you? Like, does
yeah, I'm very professional, and I'm indecisive. I'm a very indecisive. And this thing, fair and diplomatic, I think this is correct.
do you often make the how can I say that, the person who mediates discussions? Like, do you try to see the side of this person and the side of the other person before you made your decision about something?
Yes, every time when we have fights or discussion in my family and my friends, they come to me and explain the point of view of him. Everybody talks to me, and I say, okay, let's see. And I'm very diplomatic.
That's great. That's great. You're a very fair person.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, let's go to question number 4. Maybe it's a tricky question because we don't know all the signs. For example, Flavia don't know all the signs, right, Flavia? But you can try to answer this question by thinking about your husband's sign, your children's sign, and see if there is a match between your sign, Taurus, and their sign. So the question is, which other star signs are you compatible with? For me, it's Cancer. My boyfriend is Cancer, and we get along just fine because he likes to stay at home and eat a lot of good food, and me also. So that's a great match. Flavia, what about you?
My husband is Sagittarius. I think he has oh my high personality. He is nervous, and I don't know if this characteristic is from sign, but we try to make balance. He are jealous too, and I don't know, but he is so, I don't know, because the characters of from Sagittarius.
You know, Sagittarius who likes to party a lot, who is very excited to go out of home and meet other people. Is he like that?
No, not.
No?
Oh, yeah. He likes work hard, and he likes work. I think he is workaholic.
Oh.
My second song is library. No, library.
Libra.
Yeah, library. Our thoughts seems cement. Are cement, and he is like, I don't know, who's Atahapala said, he is calm, and he tried to try to
mediate.
Yeah. But I think Sagittarius is good for me because my husband is Sagittarius. We are together for 25 years. I think that's great.
That's nice. You're together for almost as much as my age. I was born in 96. So I was getting born and you were getting married.
Yeah.
Great, Flavia. Thank you. Rodrigo, what about you?
I think that all the compatible star sign with Aquarius is Aquarius again, because Aquarius don't has compatibility with other star sign. If you are a search, Aquarius is the bad star sign to relationships. But
really,
yeah, but and I think different because I'm Aquarius, and I know a lot of people that are Aquarius also, and the people not usually is really friendly. Then it's okay, but for relationships it's really difficult. And when sometimes I searched about the star sign compatible with Aquarius, and the Pisces is the worst star sign to relationship with Aquarius, and my wife is Pisces. Then when I know her, I think, oh my God, it's not good. But I live really good with my wife. I understand your behavior, and she understands my behavior also. Sometimes I have a little fight with her. It's normal, but that's it. I had one brother, and my brother was Pisces again. then I know about Pisces also. And then I know how to mediate my individuals and wishes and individuals wishes of her, and that's it. But if you are search about compatibilous Aquarius, do you know, find out any star sign that compatible? That's it.
That's great that your family has a lot of Aquarius, right? So it's great for you. You can relate to them.
Yeah.
But that's interesting what you said about Pisces being the worst sign to relate with Aquarius, because in my opinion, astrology does not determine who are you gonna be. They just give you some characteristics that you may have, but you don't need to be attached to those characteristics.
That's it.
So if you don't get along with Pisces, try to get better and try to get along with Pisces, you know?
That's it. But when you search about Pisces, and behavior is really emotional people, really sensible people, really justice people, and really good people, really it's really different from Aquarius, because Aquarius is cold people, they likes to live alone, don't want people that really justice. Then okay, it's very incompatible, but sometimes it's more adaptive, like you said.
Yeah, that's great that you get along with your Pisces. All right, Rafaela, what about you? What are the signs that you get along with?
My boyfriend is Aries, and I think Libra and Aries it's very compatible, and we are together for 4 years. My brother is Cancer, and I think this is a very good sign because we get along very well. So I don't know how much about this sign, Aries and Cancer, but I think this is very compatible. My friend, I have a friend, a good friend that, and she is Cancer too. So I think Cancer is very compatible with Libra.
Yeah, I don't know about the compatible between signs. I think Rodrigo may know more than I do, because I just know about my sign. But that's good that you know that Cancer is a good sign to relate with. Do you know, Rodrigo, any signs that are not compatible with Libra? No.
I don't know.
That's okay. That's okay. All right, guys, moving on. Question number 5. Do you believe there is any link between the position of the stars when you were born and your fate? Flavia, what do you think?
I don't know. I don't think so. Because I think my life, like the Bible says, my life is writing from the start, from the start. When I was into my mom, God knew me, but I don't know if the position of the stars make you has relation with my life. I like how I said, I believe in God and I believe in the Bible, and I didn't study about this science. That's it.
Yeah, And I think in the Bible, they don't, I'm sorry, but I am not a person who knows the Bible very deeply. So if you know, please correct me. But I believe that in the Bible, they don't say that your fate is written on the stars, right? They say that you write your fate, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm also like you, Flavia. I don't think some science can dictate what I'm going to do with my life and what will happen with my life. Even though I believe in astrology at some points, I don't think everything is already taken care of, everything is planned for me. No. Rodrigo, what do you think?
I agree totally with you. I don't believe there are something right in star signs, and I don't believe in there are any link between star sign and my fate. And for star sign, I believe in some and some things like I don't know if is proved, but I believe in these things like I am about Aquarius, and someone write about behavior from Aquarius, and many times I just see and just read about this, and many times it makes sense for me, but only I don't believe about link. I don't believe in link about fate in my in fate and star signs.
Yeah, because there's a big difference between a star sign and their characteristics and the horoscope for that sign. Like Flavia said, when she was a teenager, she read the horoscope, and the horoscope is telling you what is going to happen in the future, right? Or today or tomorrow. So for me, that doesn't make sense at all, because that can be applied to any sign. What can happen to Taurus can also happen to Libra and Aquarius and so on. Rafaela, what do you think? Do you see any correlations between your star sign and your future?
I don't know. It's very hard to answer this question, because I think my future is not writing in the stars or anything like that. It's a very romantic and unrealistic way of thinking. I think our actions that shape our future, I don't know if there's a created this fate that we must go through.
Yeah, I agree with you, Rafaela. Well said. Question number 6, right? Do you ever read your horoscope? Yeah. Flavia already answered that. She read it when she was a teenager, but what about now, Flavia? Do you read your horoscope?
No, Sarah. I didn't. I don't read anymore. I don't know when was my last time. I think I was a teenager. Yeah.
Yeah, when I was a teenager, I loved reading my horoscope from those magazines, Capricho,
Yeah.
from teenagers.
My God, your age is so. I think that didn't have anymore, no?
Capricho? Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
when I was
my
like
God.
from my 9 years old to, I don't know, 15, 14, I read Capricho.
Wow.
Why? Capricho was also in your age?
Yeah. When
Really?
I was a teenager, I read.
Oh my God. You're very young. You're very young, Flavia.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So Rodrigo, do you read your horoscope?
Yeah, I ever read when I was teenager also. And sometimes I listened about horoscope from radio, yeah.
Like from radio?
Radio,
AM, FM?
yeah, radio.
Oh,
Do you know?
yeah, but radio like the station, the radio station, right?
Yeah, radio station and talking about horoscope for.
Really?
Yeah, really. In Minas Gerais, it's really common to
That's so great.
our station region and talking about horoscope and some horoscope in morning, some horoscope in afternoon. That is, and I just to listen and read about horoscope when I was teenager.
My God, I've never heard of a radio station that plays the horoscope. Nowadays, I just listen to some podcasts about my horoscope. What is radio nowadays? All right, Rafaela, what about you? Do you read about your horoscope?
Yes, I read when I was 14, 15 years in Capricho magazine. I signed in the past. I signed another two, but I don't remember the name. But I love it. I love it to read. And my mom listened on the radio the horoscope, and she sent to me messages explain what they talk about. It's very cool.
She does that nowadays? She still does that?
Yeah. Yes.
That's nice. So she understands about horoscope, about signs, astrology. Does she like it?
Yeah, she liked this thing. We, me and her is Libra. I was born in.
She's also a Libra.
Yes, I was born in October 7th, and she was born in 8th.
Oh, that's so nice. So you celebrate your birthday together.
Yes.
That's nice. All right, guys. Question number 7. Would you ever go or pay to see an astrologist? Yes, I would, because I'm very curious to know about, I don't know what she's gonna say. It's not about knowing about my future, but it's just to getting to know the study, you know, or how does she study my characteristics? I like to know things. So there was this one time when I paid for a chiropractic session, you know, that doctor who crack your bones. Do you know what a chiropractic is? So you don't know, Rodrigo? A chiropractic is like a physician who how can I say, he fix your posture by cracking your bones, like doing this, and then you hear a clack, you know? Do you saw that on Instagram or other videos about somebody cracking, and I don't know how to say that, somebody cracking other people's bones? So there was this one time when I paid for a chiropractic to give me a session, not because I wanted my posture to be correct, but because I wanted to understand what happened in those sessions. So I am a very curious person, and I'll be willing to pay for an astrologist to make me tell me about my sign, you know? Flavia, what about you?
I went once in chiropractic. It's so nice. I don't pay. I don't pay to see my future or to see what are my stars, what my I don't know. I don't pay. Uh, I went to a woman that see the past and see the future, but I was a teenager and I didn't have knowledge about this kind of person. I think he was a mãe de santo. My God, I was so afraid
Yeah.
because he said a lot of my family that someone wanted the death from my family. It's neighbor. They were a neighbor, and I was so assustada, afraid.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
were scared, afraid.
Yeah, but oh my God,
But it was
Oh.
true? Did someone wanted the death or of somebody from your family?
I don't know, but one uncle that
Oh my God, died.
died, yeah, died, and I don't know if it's because if this type of work they 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 uh, they said that this work, spiritual work, but I don't know if the death of the my uncle's death is because this. And after this, all of my family become Christian.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's nice. So
Because,
you had a bad
yeah,
experience with this Mãe de Santo.
yeah,
You didn't want to go back.
yeah. My God, I was so afraid, Papa.
I can imagine. Those things are dangerous,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
we are very scared, especially when they tell you that somebody's gonna die in your
yeah,
family.
yeah. I was a teenager. I didn't have knowledge. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So poor person.
Oh God.
That's
Rodrigo,
it.
what about you?
Yeah, I don't pay about astrology. Like I said, I like to know for curious, and then I don't pay for it. But I would like more and about astrology for curious, for understand about how works, how the things works maybe, but I don't pay for an astrologist.
Yeah, that's great. Rafaela, what about you? Would you pay for an astrologist?
I could pay because I'm very curious about it. Once I paid tarot, and it was very cool.
That's nice. I'm very curious to know about tarot.
It's
Do you think
actually,
it would worth it?
yep.
Great. So you would pay for an astrologist to evaluate your sign.
Yeah, I can see me pay to see an astrologist. It's interesting. I think I will pay.
That's great. Thank you, Rafa. All right, guys. I think we can do one more very fast question, all right? Because I have to bring the other guys back. So let me choose a question. Yeah, let's go to question number 8. Do you think astrology can be useful? Yeah, I think it can be useful to understand yourself better. Rodrigo, you go.
Sorry, and yeah, I think this is useful, and I know there are students and researchers searching about this area, but I don't know in deeper about this astrology, but I think this is useful. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Rafa, what about you? Do you think it can be useful? It is useful for you?
I think it's cool to understand how people are, so I think it's useful.
Yeah. Thank you, Rafa. Flavia, what about you?
I don't think so for me, because I will I try to understand me with the other kind of the analyst, personality analyst from GISC.
What?
Huh?
Like a psychologist?
Yeah, no, the kind of personality analyst.
Oh, okay.
Analyze.
Got it.
Yeah. I did this, and about the other kind of analyze it. I add DISC. This kind of analyze called DISC. DISC. Yeah.
So for you, it made more sense to analyze yourself by this method, the DISC method.
Yeah.
Rather than the astrology method.
Yeah.
Got it. Thank you, Flavia.
Thank you.
Hi guys, welcome back. Let me see if everybody's here. Everybody is here. How was the conversation in the other rooms? Anne, do you like it?
It's great.
Do you like the theme? Do you like astrology?
Yes, I love astrology. So
That's great. What is your star sign, Anne?
it's Sagittarius.
Oh, great. So here in our group, in the main room, we have Rodrigo, who is Aquarius, Flavia, who is Taurus, just as me. We are 2 days apart from our birthdays. And Rafa, who is a Libra. So Anne is a Sagittarius. Pedro, what is your star sign?
I am Leo.
You're a Leo. Nice. You love mirrors. Just kidding.
We thought about that in your group. Sometimes the people judge me before know me, only because my sign.
Yeah, I have to say I don't like people from Leo, but I don't judge people that much too. How can I say that? Prevent of getting to know them. I try to get to know people first.
I never ask the sign the people, because sometimes it's better don't know.
Yeah, I agree. Vanessa, what is your star sign?
Pisces, the most friendly and cute sign.
The most, how can I say that? I have a friend who is Pisces and she's always like living on the moon, you know, you said something and she was like, what? What did you say? It's very funny.
Who I am.
Very emotional.
What?
Very emotional.
Yes,
Very
cry a lot.
That's great. Jair, what is your star sign?
Aquarium.
And do you relate with Aquarium? Do you know the characteristics of Aquarium? Does they made sense to you?
Observant.
Observant. Rodrigo, do you agree? Rodrigo is also an Aquarian. And everybody from his family is an Aquarian. Almost everybody. All right, guys. Let me send you the links from the survey. Sent you the link. Also sending you guys the link from the YouTube video that we are live right now. Okay, we have 5 more minutes, more questions. Do you guys use astrology to help you in your day, like to get to know you more? And do you do that?
Annie, in your group,
Yeah.
Annie is the only person that believes in that. So she is the perfect person to reply that.
So go, girl. Tell me.
No, I
And you
love
sent us a link about astrology.
Oh my God.
astrology chart.
How to do your astrology.
In my case, only in cases of adversity.
What?
In cases of adversity.
What do you mean by that? You don't believe in astrology?
No.
That's great. I love when we have a discussion when people don't believe and people who believes are together in the same room.
Was very nice, very nice. And the the perfect person. This is useful. And she agreed with us that can be, but is not useful.
Oh, you
We
agree with
convinced.
them?
Yeah, she agreed with
He
us.
convinced
It's
you.
not
Anne.
a fact. It's not a fact.
Got it. All right, guys. And one more. Yeah, do you guys get along with your partners? Like they have strong signs, strong star signs that you can say, oh my God, my boyfriend is, I don't know, a Libra and I cannot stand him. We don't get along. It's a bad sign for me. Do you guys have that? Or do you
I
guys
have a problem because
You
I'm
have?
Sagittarius and my husband is Virgo. So
that is
if
not a
I'm
match?
not Virgo, yes, it's complicated to organize.
You
Got
need to
it.
ask before. Now you are at marriage.
Yes, before the date, you need to ask the birthday. It's necessary.
Yeah, Pedro said we cannot ask the sign of a person before getting to know them, but Anne disagrees. You have to ask the sign at least before you get married with that person.
You never can judge a person. It's not a sign. The person that, for example, you and Flavia, they're both are Taurus. You both is different. They are not the same
course.
person. So you can say, oh, you two are Taurus, so I don't like you too. No, I can like you one and dislike other. So I think this don't determine the person.
Yeah,
Because
I agree.
every time that I say this to my girlfriend, she say, because this is about the other star sign is the second sign. I don't know how to say that. The ancestral second sign, ascendant. Yeah, so I'm different than because my ascendant, the sun was so. Never has an answer for
Planets
that.
too, the moon, the planets, Venus,
Yeah.
Mercury.
That also affects, right, Anne? I am with Anne in this one. All right, guys, it was a nice discussion. Thank you all for coming. And if you have any suggestions about how can I improve my meetings, you can go to the survey link that I sent you here and give your thoughts. All right, I will love to hear them. Okay, guys, bye-bye. Have a nice week.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.